Our top story at 6, the Upper Guadalupe River Authority had funding available to improve a flood gauge system on the Guadalupe River, but chose to use it elsewhere. At a Capitol hearing yesterday, lawmakers questioned why the River Authority wasn't more proactive and why no action was taken during the July 4th flooding. KENS 5's Andrew Moore explains what's behind lawmakers' frustration. Andrew?
Yeah, this river authority is funded by taxpayer dollars in Kerr County. They have 6 gauges in the Guadalupe River, but when they had the option to add gauges, they did not. And when the river rose on July 4th, they didn't call the county.
Chair calls Tara Bushno, Upper Guadalupe River Authority.
The Upper Guadalupe River Authority is a state corporation focused on preserving the health and water quality of the Guadalupe River, and also they have gauges in the river that show how high it's rising. Yesterday, General Manager Tara Bushno said they did have a role in supporting flood warnings.
River authorities can play a strong role in flood warning by supporting National Weather Service and emergency management with more and better data during storm events.
But now lawmakers are asking, did they do that? Regarding providing data, lawmakers said the River Authority eventually saved up $3.4 million to add more river gauges with warning systems at critical spots in Kerr County. Lawmakers said they could have paid for it alone.
You had the resources to deploy,
but then they didn't.
Y'all have an authority over the Upper Guadalupe River, but chose not to put in prescribed and recommended upgrades to your security system.
Lawmakers asked why.
I just have to ask the question that Senator Mendez almost asked. Why did you drop it?
The 5%, the grant was the approach that our board wanted to take.
Bushno said they wanted to wait for a grant and then ask other county partners to help pay matching funds. Additionally, when the river rose on July 4th, the River Authority's flood gauges picked up that rise in the river. So lawmakers also asked, what did they do with that information?
You're the River Authority. How do you tell the sheriff and the county judge and the mayor of Kerrville? Do you tell them you got to go to our portal and go look at it whenever, or do you get on the phone and say, we got a problem?
But Bushno said counties and emergency managers should get that information from National Weather Service resources.
UGRA does not have a role in emergency response.
And at the same time, lawmakers are still working on creating a flood warning system that the state will pay for. We're going to continue to follow that progress. Yeesees?